So Tony, why don't you tell us a little bit about your business and the idea behind the cafe?
Okay, well, I have run a business in the coffee industry for well, I've been in the hospitality industry for over 30 years actually, and I started a business about 10-12 years ago where I was putting coffee machines into the office market, leasing them out, renting them, servicing them, and supplying the coffee beans as well. So I really wanted a headquarters where I could work from locally where I live, and I come across this site here in Manavale, 54 Darley Street, Manavale, and I started chatting to the gentleman who owned it, and he mentioned that he had a friend or a colleague who dealt in coffee beans, green beans. That is very interesting, because what I wanted to do was put a roaster in place and roast green beans. So I had to be in Vanuatu. So I grabbed my wife and off we went to Vanuatu. Although my wife stayed on the main island, I took off to the island of Tana, and it has the largest active volcano in the hemisphere, and the place just took my heart. Just unbelievable. The people, so genuine. The way they work so hard with their hands, picking all this coffee, and the region was just amazing. So yeah, even though it cost me more money to actually go through the whole exercise of buying beans from this area and not buying beans from all over the South American region or other places in the world, I took it on, and Coffee Brothers is called.
How are you using social media as a marketing tool in the cafe?
I think social media has really played a big part of our business compared to the traditional way of promoting business. I think it's really brought a little community together of coffee lovers, and it seems to be growing daily. Our Facebook is actually the likes on our Facebook is growing daily. Anything we post as far as nice sandwiches or cakes or coffee art on our Facebook gets liked straight away, and the analytics can show that on our Facebook, so it really gives us a good indication of where it's all going, and I've been really happy with the way it's all, and our Twitter account gets retweeted, and we have a coffee love wall in the shop, and people buy coffee for their friends, and they actually tag them on Facebook with the photo of the actual tag, buying them the coffee, and it just spreads, and the social media just grows more and more.
What else? What other things are you using in terms of any mobile apps?
Yes, we've just taken on an app called 365 Cups, and we actually have our whole coffee menu online, and it's easy to use on the iPhone or the Android, and people can actually, when they leave their home or business, if they want to save time, they can make their own menu up or click on their coffees, buy it for their colleagues, and once they send it to us, it comes up in a little printer. We pop it on our queue, and we make it. And by the time we've made it, they're here, they pick it up, pay for it, and away they go.
And how about the QR codes on the back of your t-shirt?
Yes.
Do you have yours? There we go. Scan me.
Yeah.
So what does that do? Take people to Facebook?
Yeah, it does. It takes them straight to Facebook. And I've been here on Saturdays when we're really busy, and people make a stop and they get their phone out and take a scan of the shirts, and I've seen them do it to the staff as well, which is, people talk about that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And it's all part of it. It's really good.
Yeah, and it's part of the entertainment within the whole experience of being here.
Correct.
Too.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So how does social media marketing compare to any other marketing you've done in the past?
I think social media has just brought a whole new level of running a business. Once upon a time, when you had to do flyers and print them out and get them organised, get them printed, you had to get the staff out there or people out there to pay them, and you don't know where they're going to get dropped in the area that you want to drop them. You know, it's all a worry. It's all with social media. It's so enjoyable to actually run, and the beauty about this, all the staff can get involved as well. And you know, if I'm not here during the day and something exciting happens, or the chef brings something out that's looks really cool, bang, out it goes on Facebook, out it goes on Twitter, Foursquares.
Yeah.
It's all over the place, and people love that. And it's so easy. And those to get that sort of coverage on social media compared to the traditional ways, just leaves it for dead really. Can't compare it.
So Tony, if they say newspaper or radio advertising sales rep came in to try to sell you radio or print advertising, what would put it over the line for you?
Put it over the line for me would be if someone was armed with someone's analytics of a business they've been dealing with, and they could prove to me that what they've done with that customer has improved their social media. I think they really need to capture the whole social media side of things these days, because that's where most of our effort goes these days, and having that community on social media is a part of our business. And if someone from the newspaper or the radio could come to me and say, look, this is what we do for you, this is what we have done in the past, and it's proven, these are the figures, I'd be more than happy to say, well, if you can do that, I'm happy to spend my money with you.
You had to give a recommendation or some advice to a similar business that was just starting out in social media, what would you tell them?
Definitely get with it. Do as much research as you can on where all the different avenues are, whether it be Facebook, Tumblr, Foursquare, Twitter. Just try and get YouTube. I think the video market is very, very popular, and it's going to go a long way. Talk to the younger generation, Generation X. Yeah, Gen X. But yeah, the younger generation, pretty okay with all that sort of stuff, and you can learn a lot from that.
So you're very hands-on and personally involved with the social media that happens too. So you've learned a lot just by playing with it and experiencing it yourself.
And it doesn't take a lot of time. If you don't have the time, pass it on to some of your staff. Let them have a play with it. Keep an eye on it, because you want to be careful what's going out there also. But you know, if you explain to them, this is the the messages we want to get out. We don't want any real silly stuff. It's more, towards what we want to let our community know what we're doing day to day, and just monitor it as much as you can.